Hey everyone, it's your girl Blaze here, an owl lover and probably the weirdest person you'll come across in your lifetime. This video is a little different for me, because today was officially my last day of school, and I left a little early after the awards assembly because well, my mom needed me to come home, and we're planning to have a bonfire, throw all of our school stuff in there, and eat s'mores, taste the deliciousness of summer. That would be fun. But, this is not what this video is about. This video is mainly to say goodbye. And I don't mean goodbye to YouTube. I don't mean that. I'm still doing YouTube, of course. But it's goodbye to all my friends who are going into the high school next year. And I'll be going into the early college high school. Now, the early college high school is still like high school, but you do college classes and all that, and it's mainly different. You can end the school year with a degree and start working in your professional job and, yeah, get a head start. And I got accepted, but all of my other friends who tried to get in didn't. And that was most of my friends too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start by saying, guys, thank you. To those of you who don't know, I'm not the person who I am without them. These people that I know raised me, and they have loved to be with me, and I love them so much. I love to be around them. I love to hang out with them, no matter how crazy they are or how stupid their ideas could be. I love them all. So I got a yearbook. Of course it's backwards, but it says picture it. And it shows many great things that people have said to me. I've got most of my yearbooks signed this year because of all the friends I've made and everything. And well, I just can't believe so many people like me, and it's hard to believe that they do, because I'm not exactly the most normal, and I'm not exactly the most likable person, but I try so hard to, and it's good to know that there are people like that that have been friends with me. I'm just gonna go out and say who they are and say thanks. Jordan, my friend Jordan Thompson, she was like a sister to me, and I love her so much because she stood up for me. She would be there for me. She would listen, and she was always just there whenever I needed her, and I thank her for that. Some other people, there's a group. Keith, Bryson, Angel, Hunter, all of you guys in the group, I love you all so much. And I hope you guys have a great time in the high school without me, and hope that you guys can get along fine. I know some of you have my contact number, and I just hope that we can keep in touch as much as we can, and I'll try my best to answer the phone. I really will, even if I'm busy. Johnny Madrid was one of the coolest guys I've ever met in my life. He was extremely chill. He's a likable guy, actually. He's pretty tall for, like, he's a bit taller than me, which is kind of cool. But he was always, like, a great friend of mine to have, and I thank him for being by my side whenever I needed help, and he cared. Adan Chavez was one of the friends I've had growing up in Carlsbad, and I thank him for being there for me, even if we haven't talked in forever and we just barely started talking again at the beginning of the year. I thank him so much for my childhood and what he's done, and how much he's made me laugh, and how much Johnny and him have teased me. Joseph Munoz is one of the funniest, sweetest guys you'll come across. He loves to play games, Pokemon, things on his DS, and he's just, though he's so sensitive, he's very amazing, and he's strong and tough, and he's been like a great friend to me, so I care for him so much, and it's amazing to see how he's gotten along so well with our craziness and stupidity over the year. Charmaine Schwarkhofer, or Charmaine Schockler, sorry. Charmaine Schockler was also my friend who I considered a sister, and I loved her so much. She moved away not that long ago, but I still feel like she's actually here, and she's proud of all the things that we've all done and what we will accomplish, and I'm proud of her for the stuff that she's done and the stuff that she will do. I miss you, sis. Another person I want to talk about, I talked about recently in my shout out video, Kata Clausen, Casey. She was the one who helped raise me in my childhood. She was like a older sister to me, and she's the reason I'm so creative and why I have my imagination today and why I come up with these wacky designs of pictures that I call art. I cared so much for her, and I love her so much, and I hope to see her again extremely soon, or as soon as I can. I wish I could see her again. I only have so much of her to see through her videos and through her pictures of the yearbook that we got in the 7th grade, and I miss her so much, and I hope I can see her again. I really do. Another person I want to say thank you to, his name, I don't even know which name to call him because he keeps changing his name, but it's fine. It's not something I'm willing to judge. You can call him Alex or Jeff. I don't even know where to begin. He's simply amazing. I met him in the 7th grade when Kata was still around, and when she introduced him to me, I saw him sort of as like someone who would steal Kata away from me. And just getting to know him a lot more, by the time it was Christmas, I've gotten used to him and seeing him as a friend. And I cared for so much for him, and he cared for me too. They all did. A friend of ours named Cameron, we miss him so much. Jay, she is just amazing in her personality. She does not like to be touched, I'll tell you that. No hugs. She will bite you. But I think I'd like to give most of my thanks to him because I cared so much for him, and I still do. And I'm gonna miss him. I won't tell you into detail how much I care for him because it's my business, but I've always seen him as like a brother in the 7th grade, but in the 8th grade, I just saw him as something more, but I couldn't give in myself to tell him. And I know some people who are watching might have loved him the same way, but they make it look so easy to ask him and to tell him how they feel. And I just can't bring myself to say it. And I don't think I'll ever get the chance to, unless he watches this. And it's not my place to say that he's mine or he's my best friend first or anything like that, because everyone knows him. Everyone always loves to be around him. The idiotic way he makes people laugh and his smile and everything about him is just amazing because he's an amazing person. And I've cared so much for these people, and he cares so much for other people too. And that's what I mostly admire about him, because he cares. But another person I want to mention in this, and who I hope listens to this, and who I'm gonna miss extremely, her name's Emma Osborne. She was one of the greatest friends I could ask for. And she was one of the main people who have raised me in this town. And I thank her so much. She knew me from the 4th grade when I first came to this town and when I first got to know everyone. And sorry, I'm getting all emotional. She raised me. We've been best friends since the 4th grade, and I'm hoping that'll never stop because of how much I care for her and how much I love her and how much I wish I could see her in my school, but she can't. I hope that she's doing great in her new school and that we'll both get to see each other, or at least run into each other once or twice. Because honestly, I can't live a life without her in it. She means so much to me, and I love her so much. And she's my greatest friend, and I couldn't ask for anyone else better. She was there for me my entire childhood. So, well, I'm gonna be needed soon. So I guess I'll be leaving here and saying thank you all so much. I'm gonna miss you all. And if Emma or Jenna or anyone else who sees this, share it with everyone else. Share it with the guys because they need to know. They all need to know how much I care. I promise. And this is a promise I'll make and will never break. I will love you all, and I will care for you all no matter what. It's a promise I'm willing to keep. I'll miss you all so much. Thank you for what you've done and how you've raised me. I'll miss you all, and I love you all. Hope I get to see you guys soon. Alright. Bye.